start to get that, understanding of the way the team plays. But also, do you know what? Say this, I'm here and I'm ready.
Hello, how is everybody? How are we? I can't remember the last time I watched a pre-season game. Don't go to a lot of pre-season stuff, but this one I thought it's on for people that want to know. It's on the Pompey Plus, so you can get it on Pompey Plus. It's a fiver to watch the game. So if that's something that interests you, just go to the Pompey website, portsmouth.fc.co.uk. You have to join up and everything, but it's a fiver to watch a game. And I thought, you know what? Sit, watch the game, and we'll have a discussion about what's gone on over the summer. Are you excited about the season to come? Are you excited by what's happened with the transfers? Are you disappointed? And see what's going on. The team moves is in. Rocco Shane starts. We've got Bailey in the middle as well. Critically, looks like Ibu Adams is back on the bench, so he's getting his first run out of the pre-season as well. So no Marko Milovanovic, but I didn't really expect him to play today. I think looking at the announcements that have been made, they're still waiting for full clearance from FIFA, etc., etc., etc. So I didn't really expect Marko Milovanovic to play today. But the new goalkeeper's on the bench, so we expect to see him at some point. The first, another trialist. We've got a trialist on the bench as well, so it'll be interesting to see if we get a name for him, or if we sort of see who it is, or if anybody knows who it is. But the team for today, starting, is Schmidt in goal. We've got Devlin at right back, Jojo Dia, Connor Shaughnessy and Williams along the back four. Then you've got Rocco Shane and Odin Bailey in the middle. You've got Owen Kenny, Seggs, and Harvey Blair, who's bafflingly still getting some pitch time as the three, and Colby Bishop up front, who I would have thought is probably going to be do a video on Colby Bishop and his situation going forward, because I think that's an interesting subject. I hope you've enjoyed the content has gone through the summer. I thought I was going to struggle a little bit, but I've actually got a fair bit through, so all good. Phil, how are you, mate? What we do, we'll watch it. Let me know if you're watching the game as well. That's always interesting. Ed's in. John says no Milovanovic. No. Hello, Paul. How are you, mate? You look different, a year older. I am just about recovering from yesterday. It was had a few beers from my birthday yesterday, and I think I'm sweating most of it out now. I'm not doing a great deal tonight. We do have a friend of mine's mum's birthday party tonight, but I'm going to be on soft drinks. I've literally got a can of Pepsi and a bottle of water here at the moment. So was it 50? No, 51, mate. I was 51 yesterday. Unbelievably. Hi, who are you looking to see him play? I'm looking forward to seeing Rocco Shane. Obviously, coming for a couple of million. Looks like to be fair, he looks decent from what I've seen of him. I've seen a few, probably what you guys have watched with Rocco Shane. He looks tidy on the ball. He looks like he's got an engine on him. He looks like he can play a pass. He looks like he takes corners, and obviously we did struggle from corners, getting any sort of any joy from corners last year. So hopefully I'm looking forward to seeing him, and obviously the others. And to be fair, and Bailey and Kenny. So the three new guys that are in the team. Looking forward to seeing them and see this Owen Kenny. From all accounts, what people have been saying. He's got something about him, and I know John Mousinho said that he didn't expect him to play a huge amount this year. I've got a feeling that might not be right. I think he'll end up playing quite a lot. Owen Kenny, whether it's off the bench as an impact sub, I don't know. But yeah, it's an interesting three young lads as well, so they're there for the future as well as the now. So that's always good to see. That's the dog. Hey, mate. Hey there.
Yes, baby.
Yeah. He's all right. Here you go.
Don't put it on there.
26 appearances with 5 assists. So he's not
Okay.
himself.
Okay.
20 years of
Look out. Oh, bugger off. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Hello, yes, yes. So yeah, is anybody else watching it? Anybody got the Huh? The Sky? No, it's not Sky, is it? It's Pompey Plus. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Don't watch a huge amount of pre-season stuff. So it's going to be quite interesting. Saw some of the stuff from Bristol Rovers last week. Pompey looked okay. I still think there's room for got to get some people out. I think Luke LaRue is looking like he'll be on the move. No, they looked like they were trying to get rid of Jacob Farrell. Obviously, Jacob Farrell's obviously injured again, so that's not helping the situation. I think one of the goalkeepers will go as well. Who do you think of the goalkeepers is going to go? And it's having David Bielcha, which I believe is how you say his name now, through the door. That gives Nico Schmidt some competition, which is competition is always a good thing because I think you rest on your laurels. And are we going to have a similar situation that we had with Will Norris a couple of seasons ago? Where he had a bad spell, didn't he, Will Norris, and then Schmidt came in and sort of took over from him. So I don't think having a new goalkeeper through the door is a bad thing at all. I was an interview with Josh Murphy, and they say Josh Murphy's going to be fit for the start for the West Ham game. And if we can get Josh Murphy fit and get him firing some balls in, then I think Marco has a chance of doing really well here. Obviously, I was watching it on here, but they were saying that there was other people interested in Milovanovic at the end as well, which might have taken the deal a bit longer as well, because as his name's been out there for so long, other people thought, well, hang on a minute, Pompey was sniffing around at this price. There must be something about this bloke. So it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on this year. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Hi, Scott. I've bought it. Has your stream started, or is it bang on for kickoff? No, so it's 4 o'clock, isn't it? So 4 o'clock. I thought it was 3 o'clock, which is why I put up all over the place the last day or so. But yeah, I think it starts at 4. Hello, Michael. How are you? How keen on you that we sign Abu? Personally, very keen. So I have seen a report today. I don't know if you've seen it, that Norwich are back in for Abu Kamara, and they had a buyback clause in when they sold him to Hull. How true that is, I don't know. I was having this discussion with this chap here. I know it says Joe Wiseman, but it's the lovely Matt. I would have Abu Kamara back, but it would have to be at the right price. It would any more than I don't know, anywhere north of $1.5 million. It's a difficult. I think it's a difficult one. I really do. But I'd like to see him back. There's unfinished business with Abu Kamara at this club, and hey, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in before the end of the window? Are there better players out there for the money that we'd have to pay for him? Because he did okay at Hull. What did he score? 5 goals in 10 games or something like that. And obviously he got hung out to dry. He got hung out to dry by the manager. Yeah, I'd like to. I'll put the conversation back to you guys. What do you think about Abu Kamara? Would you want him back, or do you think there's better out there for the money? Hello, mate. How you doing? Hey up, Scott. Hope your day went well yesterday. How's your team? Hello, Mark. We haven't started yet. Got 4 minutes to kick off. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It's saying down in the bottom of the screen. But I think Pompey will do all right this year. If you look at it, if we'd have had a striker last year that had got 10 goals and kept most of our team fit, I don't think we'd have been anywhere near the shit we were in. We've got to get to the bottom. We have to get to the bottom of the training and why we get so many muscle pulls and the injury side of it. But I genuinely think that I think Doz is a loss. I do. Hopefully, this Rocco Shane's going to do okay. I'm looking forward to seeing him today. But yeah, it's interesting. Dirty Leeds, anyway. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Good morning from Lake Glenflo. Lucky bastard. Also, I bet it's hotter than it is here, mate. It's sweltering still. Where are you from? What are you drinking? I'm from Scott. I'm from Portsmouth, and I'm drinking Pepsi Max Cherry. Because I had far too much to drink for my birthday yesterday.
A little bit of security as well, because you don't know if you're going to start with the team or not. So you go out and you work your socks off to get into that team. Once you're in that team.
But here we've gone international. Good morning. Hope you're keeping well as well, Andre.
You mentioned in the starting 11 there, all of the guys.
I agree. I think Pompey get the best out of Kamara, like he did in League One. His fitness was an issue. Fitness is an issue, and that's what worries me. Again, if we can keep the player that does worry me is Hebrew Adams, who is obviously carrying that knee injury that he picked up against QPR in the god-awful game from last season. And I can foresee Hebrew having to have an operation at some point, because that's what happens with us. Obviously, we've lost Marlon Pack for, was it 2 months? Mark Kosnowski's out. Jacob Farrell's out. I'd pay him off, Jacob Farrell. I really would now. 51. Although I don't know if I can show it. Let's have a look, see if we can find it. So we went to lovely place over by us called Beer to Eternity, and Andy. There's a story. So we and if Matt's still in the chat, he'll know this. There's a place in Portsmouth called Mackie Brewery. Really nice place. Me and Wanda, this about 6 weeks ago now. Me and Wanda sat outside. A couple of people come in. Bloke turns around. He goes, "Steve." I looked at him. I went, "Scott." He went, "Oh," I said, "Really like the channel." And I was laughing, and he said, "I wondered what I'd say if I met you." I said, "Yeah, you get my name wrong." So Steve sort of stuck. So my friend over at Beer to Eternity put this as a thing outside the thing. So it's "Happy 60th birthday, Steve," and me in a Pompey in a Scummers top.
Like you say, sometimes these things.
So yeah, so they're all lining up. We haven't kicked off yet. Definitely agree. Injuries are a massive issue. If we can nail, I mean, Shawknessy going to break down he'd probably break down in a minute. To be fair, if we can nail the injuries, keep Murphy fit, I think we could be all right. Hello, Connor. How are you, mate? Yeah, on my stream it hasn't kicked off yet, so I might be a little bit delayed. Obviously, the streams are different everywhere they are, so I'll let you know when we kick off. Steve. Hello, Ian. So, does it worry you how much you spent on how we had lost last year, but how much we spent on the new players? It's nice to see the Eisners have upped the budget. I think that's what we were all asking for. Obviously, look, I've been very critical. If anybody that's watched the videos over the summer, I've been very critical. I can be very critical. I'm very critical of the club, where I think, and I am very guilty of this, that there's a perception that we need to bring in championship quality players. Are these players championship quality? We don't know, because they've never played in the championship. But there are people that make a really, really good point, saying Connor Chaplin last year, championship quality, didn't do it. John Swift last year didn't do it for me. I'd get rid of John Swift, 20 grand a week. He's eating up a lot of our budget. So we have brought players in that have had championship experience, and they haven't necessarily done the job. Still haven't kicked off. As soon as it kicks off, I'll let you know. And yeah, so am I worried about the money that we've spent on these players? No, I think it's a good thing. Just because that we don't know who they are doesn't mean they're bad players. And I got a little bit of criticism for being negative on some of the signings. Not negative about the signings of the players. I've been negative with the strategy. Just kicked off. Balls back to Nico Schmidt. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that this is what the season's going to bring, and what I mean. You don't spend whatever we've spent on Marco Miller. I don't understand the undisclosed figure bit. That annoys the shit out of me. That's just an old school thing I don't like. Why are we not disclosing the figures? But if we've spent, probably got a throw in. Yeah, and if we're spending 5 million on a striker, you're hoping they've done due diligence and they know what they're looking at. I'm excited to see him play. That's a long answer, wasn't it? Imagine if Langham Murphy's safe. Exactly. Do teams really learn from pre-season? It's about fitness, isn't it? That's what it's all about. It's just about getting a little bit of fitness. Yeah, so I'm just coming up for, let's say, a minute now. I'm 1 minute in. Hope you and Wanderer are great, mate. Thought I'd just pop in. Cheers, Mark. Hope you and Vicky are well, mate. Much appreciated. Left a lot of points in the pitch last season. Learned to see out game management is definitely something we need to do. We've got Wycombe coming forward down the right. Nice ball. Ball into the centre. And it's a goal for Wycombe. That is a terrible defending from Pompey. Absolutely atrocious. Bloke comes down the wing, plays the ball into there. Must be a striker. He's cut to the edge of the area. He's played a ball across the 6-yard box. No one's dealt with it. And it's low to Nico Schmidt's right. 1-0 Wycombe Wanderers in just under 2 minutes. I'd pay Hull no more than 2 million. I'd like to see the I don't know if they're going to show any replays, but they didn't deal with it. Defence didn't deal with it at all. That's worrying. Farrell should be donated to a laboratory for medical science. He'd probably injure himself on a test tube. Yeah, I'm a Pompey fan for 20 years, and I try to think we can find that revenue as we can't. Yeah, it's obviously with squad cost ratio as well, so we're going to spend 85% of our turnover. So, but then the owners can put more money. I think it's 13 million, up to 13 million of their own money in, and maybe that's what the Eisners have done. They're coming down the right again. That's dealt with by Jordan Williams. But yeah, I think it's the one thing I will say is that the Eisners they appear quite. How do I put this politely? They're not good. I have no fear that they're going to put this club in trouble. So the fact that they've spent this money, I don't think they would have spent it if it wasn't accounted for. If that makes sense, I don't think there's any chance of us doing what's gone on before. Pompey are coming forward and Pompey got a corner over on the far touchline. Hello, Mason. How are you, my friend? Phil, hope you're keeping well, mate. I know what you said yesterday. I hope you're feeling well today. To be honest, do other clubs struggle with fitness levels like we? I saw someone commented. So just wait for this corner to come in. It's going to come in left-footed. Swung in. It's terrible. Absolutely. I mean, we still haven't learned to take a corner. So that was, I don't know who took that. Was it Owen Kenny? But yeah, I do wonder about the footwear, because if you look at the football boots now, they're like slippers. They don't appear to provide any protection from anything really. Harvey Blair's coming forward. Nice bit of skill. He looks like he's put a bit of weight on. Actually, Harvey Blair. I had a great birthday, thank you. Wanda spoiled me. We went off for some. Well, we went to London on Thursday, and yesterday she took me out for some lunch at a Belgian restaurant. Not a huge fan of Belgian beer, but I had a Coke, and yeah, had some nice food there. And then we went off to a party. There was a surprise party, so that was quite nice. Pompey coming forward. That's a terrible ball.
Position, but I think it was looking for Bailey.
Who played that?
Not on the same page there. With the scrambling.
It was Odin Bailey.
Forward, down to the right-hand side. Shot the
Do you see there being already? Oh, it's a tough one here at the moment, isn't it? It's hard to say until we see where we're at. I think we'll know more beginning of the season when you see that first squad of the season against QPR.
and then out to the left-hand side.
And at the end of the transfer window, come September the 1st, I think we'll have a better idea of where we're heading this year. But the thing it's a tough division this year. It is. There's a lot of good teams in the Championship this year. So, and obviously last year you had Leicester deducted points. You had Sheffield Wednesday they were relegated before they start, and we don't have that situation this year. So, and it just makes you wonder where Pompey would have been if those two clubs hadn't had those points deducted. Boy, how are you? I've got this. Was on. How many injuries have we picked up so far? Well, Franco Ume's injured his eyes reading your message. I'd get rid of him as well. You got to be ruthless now for me. I'd get rid of Jacob Farrell. He's never going to play. I've been on the pitch more than him. I'd get rid of Ume. I'd get rid of Swift. And you got to hope. Probably won the ball back. Bishop's won the ball back and then giving it away. Yeah, and you got to hope that we keep either Devlin or, but there doesn't appear to be any movement on Devlin at all at the moment. I know that Wrexham were looking at him, but now they're looking at who are they looking at? The Everton fullback, Seamus Coleman. Wycombe are coming down the left, plays it into the middle. He's got loads of room, and then we'll pick him up. Well done, Harvey Blair, which I never thought I'd ever say. We've got just over 7 minutes gone. Pompey are 1-0 down, for people that don't know. What's in the box now? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not. I saw Tyson Fury won his fight. Well, if it was actually a fight, I don't really know. But yeah, I saw Fury won last night. I'm not interested in Anthony Joshua. I'm not interested in Anthony Joshua and Fury anymore. 5 years ago, absolutely. I think it's a busted flush. That's a great ball from Rocco Shane. Oh, just too far. Sweeping ball out from just inside his own half and just eluded Owen Kenny out on the right hand side. To be fair, it's a pre-season friendly, isn't it?
Exactly what he was looking for. 1-0. Really, that goal from
where are you watching the game? So you can, if you sign up to something called Pompey Plus on the Portsmouth's website, you can watch it for a £5. We play Wrexham in America tonight at sod that. How do you think you're going to get on this year, Mark? Pompey got a bit of the ball. Rocco Shane's on the ball. Nice simple ball. It looks like he's got a bit about him. It looks like he's got a bit of composure about him, Shane, for what's in 8 minutes. He doesn't look like he's rushed a lot. He likes to pick a pass out. Well, they reckon that that's a great ball out to, I can't see who that is. They reckon there's a 15% sell-on clause in the Milovanovic deal. So whatever we sell him for, they get 15% of. Here comes Harvey Blair down the left-hand side. Terrible ball. And Pompey have got a corner nearest to us. What's the score? So the score is Wycombe Wanderers 1, Pompey 0. Terrible. It was a terrible goal. I should put a little banner up, shouldn't I? But I always forget about the banner. So Pompey got a corner. It looks like Rocco Shane had come across to take it. So it's going to be an in-swinging one with the right foot. Let's see if we get a decent corner in, because we haven't had one for about 3 years now. There it comes. That's a great ball. Dealt with nicely by their defence, but it's a nice ball in. Pompey got a little bit of possession now. Back out to Rocco Shane. He wants the ball a lot. I like that. He's giving it out to Harvey Blair, who's down on the near side. Whips the ball in. What a bad ball in. Colby Bishop was nowhere near it. Right.
Bishop, though, sandwiched between two Wycombe centre.
Wycombe won.
Not able to find the space he would want to. Don't mind crosses like that coming in, though. Goal kick to Wycombe away, try left side.
On
They lead Portsmouth.
Pompey.
1 goal to them. Interview with John Mousinho after the game.
So,
On the BBC Sounds app, search the word Portsmouth.
add your comments. The Duvel did me. I can't touch Belgian beer, mate. To be fair, it just makes me horrendous. Josh BT, how are you, mate? Thank you for becoming a channel member. Do appreciate it. Whole fan here. Kamara is starting for us in the pre-season friendly in 45 minutes. Do you think he's got a future at Hull, Josh? Really interested, mate, to be fair. I know there's rumours that Norwich are back in for him. I can't see that. Wycombe are coming down the left. Lovely little ball. Cuts inside. In trouble here. Jesus Christ. Again, a mess defensively. If I were to come watch Pompey in person this season, what game would you recommend I come and watch? Oh, I don't know how you get tickets, but the one game, obviously the one game that everyone wants is the Southampton game, which is, I think it's in October. But Pompey against Southampton, always spicy. But you've got West Ham, that'll be good. You've got Millwall, that's always fun. We've got Cardiff, that's fun. Any game at Fratton Park, any game at Fratton. If you want to do it, under the lights in the midweek, because it's always absolutely perfect. Absolutely right. About 12 minutes gone. Wycombe won, Pompey 0. It was a terrible goal. I don't take too much from the friendlies. Dia's gone down like he's been shot like a deer, to be fair. But yeah, interesting. I don't take too much from friendlies. It's about game time exactly. But I am concerned it's about time we should be looking, deciding our best. What do you think? August will be best 11. I think it's difficult with the best 11 at the moment because obviously we've still got players that are coming back from injuries. Obviously Milovanovic would be in the 11. He hasn't come here to watch Colby Bishop play from the sidelines, so he'd be playing. Ebro Adams would probably be in there as well. So at the moment, it'd be interesting. This is an interesting one for you guys. What is with our current squad? What is your starting 11 for the first game of the season if they're fit? Hello, Adam. How are you, buddy? Couldn't find this on any of my 100% legitimate football apps. It was Liverpool playing. 11 o'clock? Oh, sod that, I'll be asleep. I'm old now. Can't be that. Yeah, Southampton start on -4. Nice little ball by Bishop.
He's going to gather it there. Decent link-up play from Pompey. Kenny Rides one challenge and another as well to keep possession.
Who's that? It's quite fuzzy on the big screen, so I try to work out some of the players. That looks like Owen Kenny. Nice little bit of skill there. Got Harvey Blair. He's seen a lot of the ball. He looks like he's put a bit of weight on, Harvey Blair, to me, over the summer. Filled out a little bit. Which is he needed to, because he got bucking breadsticks legs. We're 6th favourite for relegation. Yeah, I did see that. I watched a lot of the channels that do the betting things or the odds and that, and they sort of do the who's favourite for relegation and all that sort of business. So it's coming up for 15 minutes, 14 and a half minutes gone. It's a pre-season friendly, so not allowed to take it. Pompey are 1-0 down. We haven't had any chances yet. Rocco Shane. I'm quite impressed with. Looks like he wants the ball. Looks like he's got a little bit of time. It looks like he's got a bit of class about him. Our defence. Dia got away with one then. Bouncing around, he goes to hit it and misses it about halfway inside our own half, and he got away with one. Our defence, I'm going to say, looks a bit poor. It really does. JB, my friend, how are you, buddy? I wouldn't know. I take it you enjoy. Do you know what? I like that. You have to take. Yeah, he's on the ball again now. What I like is he shows for the ball. He shows for the ball. Looks like he's got a bit of time. Looks like he's got a pass on him. And 15 and a half minutes gone, I'm impressed with what I've seen. And I would be very, very wrong of me to say I'm not. But Pompey's defence looks awful. Bailey's shrugged off a couple of challenges. Sweeps the ball out to Harvey Blair. Harvey Blair's in a lot of the ball. Oh, I think it's a bit unlucky. And he seems to. For me, Harvey Blair used to just hit the deck. Seems to have bulked up. Josh says, hang on, bear with. I don't see Kamara playing too much for us in the Premier League, so we'll probably sell him. Who knows who to? Yeah, it's the ongoing saga. The Milovanovic one went on fucking long enough, but yeah, it's interesting. I'd have him back, but it'd have to be at the right price.
12 substitutes coming on.
I think Leeds will do okay. It's got to depend on who we sign in the next few games. Think we are in for the goal. Do you know, you feel a bit sorry for Trafford because he's the one who went to Man City and didn't play a game because they brought Donnarumma straight in. I think if he gets game, I don't like Jordan Pickford. I never have. So I think if you can get James Trafford some pitch time, I think he'll be England number one. Because I think he's a good goalkeeper. Who has the higher ceiling, Matthews or? I feel like Matthews is so much better on the ball. For me personally, what I've seen of Jojo Dia is he looks like he has a mistake in him in every game. I think Matthews, when he came in, Pompey just knocking around in the middle of the pitch. Rocco Shane again, lovely ball out. Oh, it's just gone out for a throw in, but it was a nice ball. Matthews has a little bit of class about him when he came in, and then he obviously he's had his injuries. I like Hayden Matthews, but. And I think he's probably got the bigger upside than Jojo Dia for me. But obviously, he hasn't been here that long, Dia, and he's obviously a young kid, and we'll see how he gets on. Wycombe are in the. We'll just say he's about to go through, but he's offside. To be fair, it was the next one Mason said formation. I can't say I paid any attention. You got Rocco Shane and Odin Bailey. It's probably 4-2-3-1 as normal, to be fair. I haven't seen a lot of Segachich yet. He's not done a great deal. Again, Shane, he's always looking for the ball. I like it. I like that. Bring back Scudetto Juventus. How much does it cost to watch all Pompey games for a season on Pompey Plus? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. You can get a season pass, can't you? Let's have a look.
Back to Shoxy. Pompey. As yet. Goes to the right hand side.
I don't know.
Walking okay at that far side.
Let's have a look at that. If anybody else knows, then let me know. I don't know. This one was a fiver. I completely agree, Benny. I think he's looking. He looks tidy. Doesn't look like he's rushed. Scott, our games are late in this friendly series in the States. We play in Nashville, but not sure where Leeds. I think we've probably had enough of bloody American football in America over the last month or so. I mean that bloody World Cup final was That's horrific.
How would one challenge it, not the other?
20 minutes gone. Here goes Deer. Nicely done by Deer. The bloke was charging him down, and he spun him quite nicely. To be fair, Pompey got coming out to the left hand side in their own half with Jordan Williams. Need a left back as well, and probably got a trialist as well on the bench. So it'd be interesting to see who that might be. We helped Hull stay up on the final day 2 seasons ago with a draw, 1-1. The least they can do is give us Kamara.
He moved Chop, he's going to bring it up towards halfway. And Chopsy got Jordan Williams.
I reckon that's 50-50. Kamara, 50-50, whether he comes or not. Nice ball out by Shaughnessy. Owen Kenny's cutting inside, gives it back to Shane.
Keeps it moving.
Nice ball.
That's a nice ball forward. And Kenny's got good.
Owen Kenny in the area. Oh, he gets into 6 yard. Lovely ball in the 6 yard box. He tries to get it across the goal. Doesn't quite work out, but it's a nice move. T-Rex Arms, Pickford still starting for England. There's a bit of an I can't. And he stamps his feet. He thinks he's a sweeper. Maybe he's a good shot stopper, but that's his job. But yeah, I've never been a fan. And I think Trafford, I think he's a great goalkeeper. I really do. Finally, someone agree with me. Yeah, mate, honestly, I don't get it. And I think the fact that he's got so many caps for England, as who said that before, Pred 796 said, I think that is when you look at the quality of goalkeepers we've had over the last 30, 40 years, Peter Shilton, Ray Clements, David James, all of these goalkeepers, and we've got him. Just David Seaman was hang on. Hydration break. Yeah, they're having a drinks break. Sorry, Mark. Mersey, you think we play you at Soldier Field out of Chicago? Lovely stadium, Chicago, Soldier Field. Not like been there, just looks nice. I like Matthews. I think so. Oh, there's water in the pitch as well now. Who thinks that the hydration drinks breaks are going to make it into domestic football? Pickford is an aura merchant. He'll concede a howler, and I completely agree. The amount of times you see him screaming at people, and it's his fault. It's incredible. I mean, that's a goalkeeper thing anyway, isn't it? But he personifies the shout, 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 shout. It's not my fault, governor. Hello, Dave. How are you, mate? Not a fan of Matthews. Too easy. There's nothing going on. They're having a drinks break. Obviously, it's a pre-season match, so it's not too much of it. But after all the bloody hydration breaks we've had in the World Cup, I'm fucking sick of them. Not a fan of Matthews. Easily off. Not quite. I don't disagree with that, but I think he's because he's like a beanpole, isn't he? Whereas I think Jojo Deer's a beanpole, but he's a bit sort of broader. So, but they'll come. I think they'll come. I think they'll come with age. He'll put a bit on him, and maybe if he fills out a little bit. The one that we need to keep fit for me is Shaughnessy, because he's him and Paul. I absolutely love Regan. I'm going to do a video, but we'll discuss it anyway. Who'd be your captain? Who'd be your captain this year? Obviously, Marlon's not going to play a huge amount. I wouldn't think. You wouldn't think that Bishop is going to play every game, and obviously he's deputy. Who's going to be your captain this year? Is that £220 the season pass? Thank you, Jim. What does that work out at? 40. Then obviously, if you're going to have to use a VPN, aren't you, to watch all of the games? 220 divided by 40. About £4.50 a game. Ain't bad, is it? That's not a bad deal. I'm not going to tell you who it is just yet, in case it doesn't happen. But I've reached out to somebody to come on the channel and speak about Pompey, and they have agreed. So once I've set a date, because I want you to ask the questions as well. So it's not just going to be about me talking to this chap. I want you to ask some questions as well. So as soon as I've got a date for the diary, I've got a couple of weeks off now, so I'm hoping to do it in the next couple of weeks. Also, I'm going to do a video on this as well. I'm going to the Pompey Fans Forum run by BBC Radio Solent on Monday week, I think it is, where John Mousinho is going to be there. I can't remember, what's his bloody name, the CEO? I keep forgetting his name. He's going to be there, and I think other people are going to be there. And you get to ask questions, and I want you to give me the questions to put to them. So yeah, interesting. And if you're at the fans forum and you see me, come say hello. I don't think Pompey Plus had all the games now that Sky Sports has most of the Championship games. So I think Pompey Plus does, but you have to have a VPN to watch them because obviously of the media blackout. 26 minutes gone. We've come back from the hydration break. Not a lot's happening at the moment. It's still 1-0. It's a pre-season friendly. It's no lack of effort, shall we say? And I cannot. I'm just. Yeah, I cannot stand Sky Sports Plus. I think it's absolutely horrendous. The lack of any, when you listen to the commentators on Sky Sports Plus, there's no passion. There's absolutely no passion on any of these commentators because I don't think they're there. That's a great ball. I mean, it's a foul. So I think it was Owen Kenny coming down the right hand side. He sweeps the ball into the area. There's no one in there. I mean, this is the problem we had last year. No one there, but he has got a foul out of it. So we've got a free kick about 8 yards in from the far touch line, right over in the far corner. It should be quite interesting. Was 140 early bird last season, but not this. Wide stick it is then. And obviously, I cannot condone the use of any illegal. So we've got Rocco Shane with the free kick. He's going to swing it in right-footed. And it comes. It wasn't the greatest free kick. It needed a bit more height on it, to be fair. It didn't really clear the first man, to be fair. Joseph Smith, how are you? How do you think the new forward will do? Have you tried a Passchendaele? If it's a Belgian beer, the answer is no. Got a taste for it on a battlefield tour when I was in the army. I stupidly got involved in a challenge a few years back now, where the challenge was to drink 10 bottles of Duvel in an evening, and I did it. And since then, it's absolutely ruined any interest in Belgian beer. So no, I haven't. How do I think the forward's going to do? I think it's going to be an interesting one. I hope he does well. If you're spending 5 million broadly on anybody, they've obviously done a lot of homework on this lad. So hopefully he hits the ground running. What would be nice is on his first game he gets a goal, and that opens him up for the rest of the season. Because we've had it before, like people like Benjani that came in and didn't score a goal for ages. And I think a goal scorer, your striker, you need him to come in, make a difference almost immediately, get a goal, give him the confidence, and hopefully he pushes on from that. I'm hopeful. Generally, my legitimate 100% legitimate 100% legitimate apps has all the games and boxing. Doogie, how are you, mate? Hope you're all right, buddy. Thank you I had a great birthday yesterday. Thank you very much. Don't remember coming home, but yeah, it was. And I just about recovered. So I'm sweating a little bit. I was sweating all the alcohol out. I thought Spurs were sniffing around Trafford. Has that come to know? I've not heard that one, but I know Tottenham have spent a lot of money in this window, so it wouldn't surprise me. And I think that could be a good move for him. Just come up for half an hour. I still can't. I don't think Pompey have had a shot yet. Not that I remember. Nice to see Devlin playing. The fuck's gone on here, like? Seems to have lost my stream for a minute. Oh, iPad's playing up again. We'll have a look. Sort this out for 2 seconds. Bear with.
Anders.
Right, we're back. Who's on the bench? I don't know. Hang on, I've got a picture. I'll let you know. So we've got a trialist. They're on the bench. So you've got Bielcha, the new goalkeeper's on the bench. Killip, Swanson, Josh Knight, Regan Paul, Iban Boat, Matthews, Swift, LaRue, Adams, Waddingham, and trialist A. So trialist A is interesting because obviously we had Arvin Appiah, who was the trialist from last week. So it'd be interesting to see who this one is. What is this not warming up? Doesn't look fantastic. Yeah, so that's the bench. Regan Paul would be my captain. Regan Paul, the 2 for Paul. So choosing to add I'll get a season pass. It's better be front row and centre, and I'll wear a bright green T-shirt, like that's that wrestling dude, isn't it? The green shirt guy that I'm almost certain is paid and works for the WWE. I think Estonian Go3 is going to broadcast most or all Pompey games in Estonia. Now, that wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, when players come over from abroad, they tend to bring a big old media presence with them. Remember old Yoshi Kawaguchi, which still makes me laugh. For people of a certain age, if you don't know who Yoshi Kawaguchi is, Milan Mandrick brought Yoshi Kawaguchi because he thought he was going to be this massive sensation, international superstar and all that, and he's warming up before the game, and they're playing turning Japanese over the bloody tannoy. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. And he brought a large media presence from Japan, obviously. Rocco Shane's going to do the same. You're assuming there'll be a huge Serbian interest now that Marko Milovanovic has come over, although he's not a full-fledged international. Fouled by Anya Dimba. He didn't like that assist. Close to the Frank Adams stand. A few groans. It's 33 minutes gone. We're down to 10 men. For now, are we going to see Connor Taylor come back on? 33 minutes gone, and yeah, it's not been a bad game, to be honest. Quite interesting. Hydration breaks do happen in club football. It's only if it exceeds a specific temperature. Look, we all know, if you've watched any football in the last couple of years, a player goes down, they all come to the side anyway to get their drink, and they have the coaches. So hydration breaks aren't a new thing. It's just they were made a thing at the World Cup for sponsorship deals. But I completely agree, they're not going to go anywhere. Will teams need hydration breaks on a rainy week? Maybe. Well, I mean, some of the ones in the World Cup were in air-conditioned stadiums, weren't they? It was bloody mental. Still Wycombe 1, Pompey 0. So no chances yet for Pompey. Not done anything really. Hot chocolate hydration breaks in December. Bovril breaks is what they need apparently. Duvel's lovely, but 10 bottles, fair play. I couldn't even speak, mate. It was horrendous. We were on holiday as well. We went absolutely mad. If you want to watch it, it's on Real Ale Craft Beer. Oh, Harvey Blair's gonna love. Just sums Harvey Blair up there. He makes a little bit of room for himself. He's about 10 yards outside their penalty area. He's got a bit of room. He's got a choice. He can either take a shot, or he's got, I think it was Bishop coming in, and he's got caught in 2 minds and plays the ball too hard. And I think that sums up Harvey Blair for me. I think there's something in Harvey Blair. I really do. But he's just so bloody inconsistent. Frustrating player. Oh, excuse me. Love the channel, Scott, as always. Thank you very much. Do you know what? For people that don't know, I did beer reviews and food reviews for a long time. I've always loved Pompey and Rocco Shane, lovely little ball. And decided to transition over to football because it's not a bad cross. It's a bit too high. You got Harvey Blair's down here. Gives it back to Jordan Williams on the sort of edge of the area. Back to Williams, knocks it inside. It's gone all the way back. But yeah, I took a little bit of a gamble with a change into football, and to be fair, I've loved every minute of it. Grown quite a nice little community of you guys as well, and people having a go at me. That's absolutely fine. I've got no problem there. Football's about disagreements and passion and having an opinion, and I absolutely love that. I don't ever profess to say I'm right. It's my opinion. Let's have a discussion about it. And I was saying in some of the videos that for me, it's like talking to your mate over a beer about football, and yeah, I've loved it. So to everybody that's got involved in the channel, everybody that's commented and sort of made this what it is, thank you very much, because without you guys, it's just me talking to myself. Which you can do. Pre-season games should always be free to watch. They've got bills to pay, haven't they? So I've got no problem. For a fiver, I've got no problem paying a fiver, if I'm honest. Devlin and Segacic outgoing rumours have. I agree with that. And I was one of the ones saying that Devlin would be gone fairly early on because I thought they were going to sell Devlin to finance everything else that was going on in the summer, but it doesn't appear to have been the case yet. Pompey have won a free kick right down left-hand side with Jordan Williams. There's not a lot happening. Trialist A's parents must have hated him. What are you going to call your son? Trialist A. What? Maybe he's twins. Trialist B was the other one. Out to Blair's done it and missed it again. Ice skating. How did Arwen perform last? I didn't see that. So I like his story. I like his story that, I mean, £8 million at 18, 19 years old, and sort of lost his way a little bit. I think he struggled with injuries, so he'll fit in here. And I think it's a low risk, high reward one. Bring him in, see what he can play left back, he can play right wing, he can play left wing. I think that's a low risk, high reward one for me. Wycombe coming forward, got the ball over on the far side, sweeps it in, dealt with by Shockensy. Always called him Yoshi. He used to punch everything, didn't he? Because he was only about 5. He was like Pickford, wasn't he? About 5'2", when he used to come and punch everything. But yeah, not the greatest keeper we've ever had. Owen Bailey. Bailey reminds me a little bit of Andre Giselle. Coming down the left-hand side, it's out to Williams. He comes back inside, gives it to Bishop. And Pompey have most of the possession, but they're not actually creating anything. Comes out to Williams. He nips it into Harvey Blair. He gets into the penalty area and runs it out. But Bailey, yeah, I completely. I mean, obviously, there's going to be wholesale changes at half time, you would think. Blair's got his tap dancing shoes on again. For me, he's had a typical Harvey Blair. I think Pompey are playing Harvey Blair in these games to get him some game time, hoping someone will come and buy him. That's how I see his time and obviously we don't have a great deal of other options at the moment in that position. I feel like we need Toby Stewart for pre-season. I've got no problem. I'm sweaty in this chair. I've got no problem with Toby Stewart going on loan for another season, because the last thing that we want for him is to have him sat on the bench for a year. So let's get him out. Get where we haven't got a reserve squad, where we haven't got an under-23 or an under-21 system. He needs game time, Toby Stewart. So, and he's not going to come in and necessarily beat Schmidt to a place. So I don't have a problem with him going on loan, and in a year or so bring him back. Because what I don't want is this. I don't want our club. I don't want to fail him, and so I like him. What I've seen of him, and I think he's got a really good future here. But I think it's a waste for him to sit at the club on the bench watching other goalkeepers play. I don't. I think he's brilliant. Who's been the best player in your opinion so far this game? I've liked what I've seen from Rocco Shane. Very composed, I'd call him on the ball. Very composed, always looking to show for the ball. Got a nice out ball on him. I think he looks really good. Obviously against opposition in a pre-season friendly, but I have been quite impressed with him. Odin Bailey. Yeah, he lost the ball. But he's looked okay as well, Bailey, in spurts. Joseph says it wouldn't surprise me if Devlin and nor me now. I'm going to be honest, nor me. I think Luke. They're saying Luke Laroux's going to go. I'd pay up Jacob Farrell because he's just a waste of a spot. Really feel sorry for the lad. He's chased his dream, and for whatever reason, it's just not worked out for him. I will absolutely put this on the screen because I banged this double sub. I did a video very early on about Cameron Brannigan. I see him as an absolute. I mean, it's not going to happen. He obviously probably doesn't want to come here or whatever reason. But I absolutely love Cameron Brannigan. I think he is a top quality player. He's one of those players that you hate playing against, niggly, but he's got that little bit of quality. And there's a 6 sat with either Ebu Adams or and Rocco Shane. I think he'd be absolutely fantastic. You get no arguing out of me, Sam, mate. I think he's brilliant. Mark Poom. So yeah, wasn't Mark Poom instrumental in introducing Rocco Shane to Pompey? I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Probably going down the left-hand side with... That's a terrible ball. I was going to say with Jordan Williams, but the ball to him was rubbish. And he was a good goalkeeper, Mark Poom. Oh, sorry. Incidentally, Mark Poom has a funny story. I'll have to have a find of that. Is Schmid leaving with the new guy coming in? I'd have thought Toby Stewart would be starting keeper for the next few years. So I think Joseph Bursick is probably going to go. I know I was watching Wycombe coming forward down the left-hand side. 42 minutes gone. It's gone out by the look of it. How's that not out of play? Yeah, so I think Joe Bursick's asked for first-team football. He's not going to get that here. So ultimately, I think he will go. They're coming forward again into the area. That's a bit weak. Still in the area, cuts it across, dealt with by Shaughnessy, and it sort of hit Shane in the middle. But probably haven't created anything in this half. Nothing. And they do look really shaky at the back. Again, the Toby Stewart thing, I think it's the right thing to do. I think Nico Schmidt, I'm going to be honest, I said this last year, I thought after the injury against Southampton, when he came back, I thought he looked really shaky for the rest of the season. Pulled off some fantastic saves, but I don't think he probably coming forward, swings the ball in. Sort of hit Blair, gone out for a goal kick. But yeah, I don't think he was the same keeper when he came back from his injury. But I don't think Schmidt will go. I think it'll be Bursick. He got hitting his knee in a game for Pompey and told to ice it. Later on into international duty, they found out. Yeah, that'd be about right. It sounds about right for now, doesn't it? I do worry about the injuries. Obviously, almost 30 years ago now, but still doesn't. Absolutely. Again, there's not a lot of difference, is there, to be fair. Just coming for half time. About 30 seconds, I would have thought. In fact, we don't have a youth squad. Nope, nope. Concerning so many players that we end up selling for cheap. It's because it's the failing of the academy. I wanted to get into the academy in the, so maybe we'll do that. But
What can Pompey do with this?
yeah, the academy system is
Gonna go Crestfield and Long to
where it's one of our biggest failings at the moment, and for that reason, and we also we don't have under 21s, you don't have a reserve team, and it's so going back into the injuries, players get injured, half time, Wycombe 1, Pompey nil. Going back to the injuries, the players get injured, they come back, and they're not given any time to actually adjust back to playing again. And it's that I think that's where a lot of the problems are coming from as well. That we're just rushing these players back so quickly after they've been injured that they're not. They should be. In the olden days, you'd have the reserves, and you give them 20 minutes in the reserves, half hour on the reserves, and now because we've just got to get them back, I think that's not helping. Stewart is a very young goalkeeper. I'll just put it on mute for a minute. So I think so too. I think that we're doing the right thing with Toby Stewart. That we get him out, we get him playing football, even if it's for another 2 years. I've got no problem with that, and let him mature as a goalkeeper because he's a young kid, and obviously goalkeepers mature later on. I don't have a problem. I've got no problem with him going out on loan. I don't want him sat on the bench, or even worse than that, he's here, but he's not registered to play. So he's part of the squad, but he's not a registered goalkeeper for the squad, and that would be ridiculous. Watched Shane last week. He gets around. I like him. He's mobile. He never looks. He never looked like obviously. I'm judging on 45 minutes in a friendly against Wycombe, so I can't go overboard here. What I've seen here, he looks like he's got time on the ball. He looks mobile. He's got a nice pass on him. He doesn't look like he's panicking at all. So for the first time, I'm assuming he's not going to come out for the second half. I've liked what I've seen. I liked the bits that I saw from Owen Kenny. I thought he looked okay. Odin Bailey reminds me a little bit of Doz as the Didier Deschamps water carrier. So he goes and gets a ball and gives it to other people. I quite liked that as well. There are some positives in that first half. The fact we didn't actually trouble their goal once is a negative. Harvey Blair had a Harvey Blair half, some nice touches and some Harvey Blair moments, unfortunately. But I think we're giving him time. Hopefully someone will see him and take him off our hands. So I don't think he has I think there's a player in Harvey Blair. Whether he ever gets the opportunity to show it at this club, I don't know. Danny Ings, I bet, because there was, and I know, I'm not just about to say that Leicester was sniffing around him. I thought that deal was done, but I saw yesterday that it isn't. So that's interesting. I know I spoke to Blue Van Man Dave, my very good friend, and he was all right with that. I know Ings' legs have gone, but I think on a 1 year deal in League One, I still think Danny Ings, even Docker doesn't for about a scorer, I think he could do a good job in that league. I really do. Have we made any subs, Scott? No. So it's half time, Phil, and I would expect to see a huge swathe of subs at half time. I've got a feeling we might see the new goalkeeper. I think Daniel Bielcha will play the second half. Who else have we got on the bench? Let's have a look. See if we can predict. Can we predict the second half team? If you can, put it in the comments. So I'm expecting to see Bielcha. I reckon Swanson's on the bench. Didn't think he was fit yet, so that's interesting. Knight will play. I think Paul will play. Boat will play, and Matthews. So maybe Knight, Paul, Boat, and Matthews as a back four. I think Waddingham will come on for the second half. Swift will play. LaRue and Adams maybe, and the brilliantly named Trialist A. I remember seeing Mark Bloom training on his own in Bransbury Park in the pissing rain. Dedication. That is dedication. I bet he wouldn't do it now, would they? I quite like Mark Poom. I thought he was great. Mark Poom was a talismanic figure for Estonian football at a time when most of the team was semi-pros. That draw against Scotland was absolutely incredible. I liked Mark Poom. I thought he was all right. I wish they did English subs for some of the interviews Poom was given. He told some hilarious stories about the quantities of alcohol allotted to the manager. I bet it wasn't as much as Johnny Durnin could drink or Warren Aspinall. I don't think any of the players drink alcohol anymore anyway, do they? When they're all. Do you remember in the olden days? He used to make me laugh. Terry Fennick was the one for this. I remember this like it was yesterday. In the olden days, the players would go off and have their summer break, and they'd all come back about 3 stone heavier, and they'd have Alan Ball running them round, trying to get them fit again. Now, obviously, they're professional athletes now, as they probably weren't that professional back in the day. But it just shows you the difference in modern football of the players just going put a lot of weight on over the whole. I think they've all got plans, haven't they, that they have to stick to through the summer. I think they've probably got like measuring things as well, where they've got a lot. Record probably on Strava or something like that. But yeah, it always makes me laughing to things like that. Blair is so frustrating. He is. I think there is a player in Harvey Blair. It's just it's whether it'll ever come out here, and I don't think he will. I don't think he's ever going to come out here. He's so inconsistent. He's very frustrating. Steelers League form was crazy last year. 20, mate. Yeah, and again, that's why I don't want him sat on our bench watching other goalkeepers play. If he's not going to play, then let's get him out, have another year out on loan, and we'll have a look at him in a year or so's time, because he's the future goalkeeper of this club, and yeah, it's just a timing issue. I think he's got a good few years left on his contract anyway, and he seems to have been happy to go back up there. So, hello, Kev, mate. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. Is Trilist A that wingy Arvin Appiah? I don't know. They've not said who the Trilist is. So whether it's Arvin Appiah, I liked his story. When I delved into his story, I liked his story, and I said this a little bit earlier. I'd be inclined. There's a low risk, high reward. We need a left back. He can play left back. He can play winger as well. I'd be looking at a deal for it. I know he's had injury problems, and obviously he'll fit in well with Pompey, but I think that's a deal worth looking at. I really do. No one can drink as much as Johnny Durnin, Johnny Lager. He was incredible, wasn't he? You think of I'm not endorsing this by any stretch of the imagination, but John Durnin, Warren Aspinall, Mick Kennedy, Mick Tate, Mick Fillery, all of those players, monumental celebratory drink proponents. Mickey Quinn, obviously, I think he can knock a few back as well. Mickey Quinn. Fantastic times. Proper football. I don't think they'll loan Blair. I think he will go. I think he's only got a year left on his contract, hasn't he? And I don't see him ever fulfill. And apparently, from what people have said to me, it's not just about the football side of it with Harvey Blair. It's how he lives. I know John Mousinho has he's alluded to this, of how he lives his life, and which seems to suggest he needs to be more professional, and that'll come with age, or he'll blow it. Puma since started a club back in Estonia that has produced Carl Hein, who might end up being better than Puma. Sat about in Arsenal for a while and is now Werder Bremen and Estonia's number one. Because he went into coaching, Mark Poom, didn't he? I'm sure he did. Did he go to? Where did he go from Pompey? Did he go to Derby from Pompey? I'd loan Stuart for another 2 or 3 years. I don't disagree. As long as he's okay to wait his chance, I'm all right with that. I think that's the right thing to do. Oh, yeah, he is the goalkeeping coach. I think it's the right thing to do. I genuinely do, and I don't think it's a problem at all. Say as long as he knows that he's got a position at this club, and they don't fucking. They're showing Pompey. They're showing Pompey chances, and I'm like, well, we didn't really have any chances, to be fair. Is this the one that came across? That's not a chance. I mean, that's going nowhere. Nope. Yeah, I've got to say, I've got no problem with that. The result doesn't matter today. It's minutes into legs, and injury-free is the critical part there, Alan. Don't need any injury or any more injuries. So I completely agree. What I'm hopeful is that Shaughnessy has a better season this season by staying fit, because he's our best defender, central defender, along with Regan Paul. If we can keep them two fit with the others dovetailing around them when we need them, I think that's good. If we can keep Ebou Adams fit for the most of the season, I think he's instrumental this year. We don't know what Milovanovic and Shane are going to bring. I've quite liked what I've seen from Shane in this first half. I think we've got the nucleus here of a half decent championship team, and again, I completely agree with that. It's about keeping these boys fit, which is something that we've been absolutely woeful at for the last 2 or 3 years. Perm is, yeah, I thought he was. I knew he'd gone into sort of coaching. Dieter Hammond smoked and drank. Well, let's be honest. For any Pompey fan that of a certain age will remember Robert Prosinecki, probably the most gifted footballer ever to grace Fratton Park as a Pompey player. And he used to smoke like a fucking chimney. To smoke like a chimney. And probably at half time he was knocking about 4 fags out. But an incredible player. And yeah, just they probably don't do it. Those all vaping and all that shit now, isn't it? Never name trialists, because if they are not signed, other clubs don't get to. That's the thing. I think when I watched Andy Moon, I think it was Andy Moon's interview with John Mousinho after the Bristol Rovers game last week. He was trying to get him to name Arvin Appiah, and he wouldn't. And then he said, "Do you know who it is?" And they're like, "Well, yeah." And for that reason, that obviously they want to bring these players in under the cloak of darkness, really, so no one else can pinch them. Petition to bring back boozy football. I'm sure it was Alan Knight's testimonial game that I'm sure Gaza played in that, and he was stood on the halfway line necking a beer at half time or midway through the first or second half. Very vague on the timing of that, but clearly remember Gaza standing on the touchline over by the dugouts necking a beer during the match. Yeah, I think if all players are fit, I think we're okay. I remember watching Shane when he was a kid, and he was legitimately the most technically gifted Estonian footballer I've seen since. I'm gonna fuck this name up, am I? Vas, and here's the chance to become Estonia's great. Interesting. Thank you for the information, because we don't know, and I like what I've seen of him so far. He looks decent. So he looks like he's got a bit. It's hard to judge on a 45 minutes. So he's got the shots, stats: 50% possession each, no goals. We had 2 shots apparently. I don't remember them. They had 2 on target. They scored 1. It's fairly even. It's a pre-season game. But thank you ever so much for the information. It is, from what I've seen here, I'm looking forward to seeing him play. Hello, Mike. How are you, my friend? Hope you and the family are keeping well. I've been enjoying some of your videos, mate. Been really, really good. The family stuff. I'm all for watching family stuff. I'm quite sort of sad like that, but yeah, really. If you don't subscribe to Mike's channel, go and give him some love. Tremendously nice man. He was on The Voice. Best Pompey player of all time, Prosinecki. My favourite Pompey player of all time wasn't Prosinecki. It was Paul Merson. That one season when we got promoted under Harry and Jim, Paul Merson was just for me the greatest one season of football I've ever seen from a Pompey player. Technically gifted player was Robert Prosinecki. I mean, he had one trick, Robert Prosinecki, that little step over, and that was it. That's all he had, but he fooled everybody all of the time, and just wonderful to watch. But my favourite player ever was definitely. I was going to do a whole video on this. I'm probably just giving it away. Was Paul Merson. That one season was just incredible. Players are out. It'd be interesting to see who. I'm going to put it back on.
Had a game against Yeovil at their training ground.
See who's out.
There's some players on the bench who didn't
I'm trying to
play
see if
for
Rocco Shane's out. I don't think he is. Harvey Blair's out.
Excuse me. Question.
Owen Kenny's out. Segachich is out.
I still think we might see a bit more than the
Devlin's out. It looks like Shockley's still out. D is out. It looks like it's the same team. It doesn't look like there's any changes.
Shorts and white socks going from left to right. Wycombe.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's any changes.
Blue quartered shirts, dark blue shorts.
Who's your favourite player ever?
From right to left.
If we can keep all fit, why not go?
The referee's whistle.
You look at the amount of points we gave away last season as well, and we would have been in the trouble. And that's the frustrating thing. Blackburn away. Some of the games that we lost were the Sheffield one at home, Sheffield United at home, Sheffield Wednesday at home, and just threw points away. We would have been comfortably mid-table. Just kicked off. Second half. Wycombe 1, Pompey 0. Prosinecki is like a Wetherspoons local. What a player he was, though. Wycombe coming forward.
Just like to start the first half, coming down the right hand side and a chance to make it 2.
Is it 2-0? Fuck off. So we've conceded a second goal inside the first one. So we conceded a goal in the first 2 minutes of the first half, and we conceded a goal in the first minute of the second half. And they were queuing up. Fucking queuing up for it. Banners. Do me banner. Absolute woeful defending again. I'll have to see if they show it, but that was terrible. Wycombe 2, Pompey 0. I mean, woeful. Absolutely shocking defending. Was it Burnley drew 4-4 and he ran the whole game and couldn't do any more to get us? Mate, I just yeah, just brilliant. Need to put it back. Go on, Pompey, 2-0. A goal in the first 2 minutes of both. Yeah, I remember. I mean, he was brilliant. It was the game where he scored a hat trick. It was just ridiculous. Sorry, yeah, Paul Walsh's, yeah, neck the point. Was it Guinness? I can't remember what he was, but I remember him. I vividly remember him nicking a point against someone. I was like, okay, how's he doing? Well, hasn't gone as well as it could have done. Paul Walsh was. I like Paul Walsh as well. Devlin coming down the right. He's lost it. I like Paul Walsh and Whittingham. The fact that Walsh won Player of the Year when Whittingham scored 47 goals shows you all you need to know about Paul Walsh's contribution that season, because he was absolutely fucking brilliant that year. Owen Kenny. Oh, John Swift's on. John Slow. So who's gone off then? Oh, Rocco Shane's gone off and John Swift's come on. Blair's coming down, he's cut inside and he's fell over as he does and lost it. Mind your legs. Was a proper shanter too. Seems like he's some sort of ambassador for AA now. Also, and I mean this with the greatest respect, doesn't appear to be the nicest bloke. I've just become a dad. And being the Pompey fan I am, his middle name is Fratton. Jack, congratulations. Congratulations to you and your wife partner. Very pleased for you. Well done. Good news. I like good news. My favourite was Montari or Pedro or Sheringham. Pedro Mendes. I mean, you look at some of the players that Pompey have signed over the years. Montari, Lasana Diarra, and we like Sol Campbell, Carnu. It's mad. Wycombe coming forward again, coming down there, out to the left-hand side. It goes back. Paul Walsh was Paul Merson was amazing. Shame he could not. He just didn't have it. Did he? He said he didn't have a season in the Premier League in him, and it is a shame. And obviously Todorov got us there, and yeah, but that whole season was fantastic. What a season that was. Yeah, so made a mistake. John Swift has come on for Rocco Shane. I can't see any others unless I'm seeing something different. I think it's, apart from that, it's the same team. Thanks for that, mate. We're all well just down in Norfolk for the week, currently enjoying a Vice beering that cannot beat. I love. Oh, here they come again. As a shot, that's a great save, boys. Schmidt. They're all over us, to be fair. Yeah, go and give Mike some love. He's done some family vlogs, all sorts of stuff, and a really, really nice bloke. Don't want to talk about beer. I had far too many yesterday. You'd expect subs in the pre-season friendly. I reckon you'll get about another 10 minutes, and we'll see wholesale changes. So Wycombe will got a corner, near side, left-hand side. Camera work is appalling, so I don't know if it's an in-swing or an outswing. Oh, we're moving over now. Still don't know. Has anyone got it? Is there anyone there? There he comes. He's swinging in right-footed. Probably got a chance to break. Ball over the top, and it's a crap one. To be fair, Segacic is chasing it. I've forgotten he was playing. That's how anonymous he's been in this game. Yeah, it's great. It hasn't been great. I didn't expect it to be the best game in the world, to be fair. Walking Whittingham, what a combination. It was brilliant, wasn't it? My favourite player is not a Pompey player. It's Totti from Roma. He was a good player as well. What is going wrong with Pompey? Make some changes. You do worry about players playing a bit too much this early on. And Pompey still haven't had a shot, really, of any significance that's caused their goalkeeper. I mean, we're 51 minutes in, and I don't remember us having a shot that's caused their goalkeeper any problems at all. What's with Pompey? Mate, the defence has been appalling. It has been absolutely atrocious. I mean, how you can concede a goal in each half in the first 2 minutes of it. I mean, that was in 30 seconds. It's just worrying. That is, the defence is worrying, and I didn't think it would be. What we do need is that Blair's coming forward with the ball, easily knocked off of it again. He's crying that he wants a free kick. We need that midfield. We need a midfield. It's either Adams, but he's not on. We need someone to break the play up in the middle of the midfield, stand in the middle on front of the back four, and be that destroyer. And we haven't got it. There's no one in this team that does that. I mean, he's playing John Swift as a 6. The world's slowest man. Lifelong Pompey fan from the States. Getting to Fratton for Burnley in January for my 40th bucket list. What advice do you have for me to do before the game? Classic Pompey pubs. I go to staggeringly good brewery before the game. Have a pint in there. Pompey pubs. Probably looking at something like the Shepherd's Crook. I don't know what pubs people use these days. Probably fucking Weatherspoons, I would have thought, because they're cheaper. But yeah, you've got the brewery right behind the ground, which is well worth it. The beer in the stadium is absolute shite. But yeah, I hope you enjoy that. You come Burnley. Should be a good game as well. Which Pompey players are we missing? Oh, they're coming down the left-hand side in. That is a terrible ball. I don't know what the fuck. The ball's coming. It's a terrible ball. Come in. Schmidt's trying to come to get it. Diaz like, and then there's a massive mix-up. Schmidt falls over and sort of pushes the ball away. I mean, the defence is a worry. I'm not convinced. What players are missing? Well, not playing or injured. Over the top. I mean, Kenny's showed a bit of strength there. 2 players on him. Kenny's gone down. He thinks he's got the free kick, and ref's giving it the other way. Players missing. So injured. We're still missing Murphy, but apparently he's going to be fit for West Ham. Marlon Pack is out. I think Swanson's on the bench. There's a few. Kosnowski, obviously he's injured and won't return till Christmas time. Would you sign Ross Stewart, even though he got released by Saints? Technically, what I saw of Ross Stewart, I mean, I think he's probably out of wages wise, but I quite liked Ross Stewart. I thought he was a decent. I was quite surprised when he got released, to be fair. But I think he'll end up at a bigger club than Pompey.
Well, so he is taking his time. Dia beats Woodrow to that ball in the air.
Remember Mark Poom scoring a cracking header from a corner. Who was the other one? Who was the one that was it? Carlisle? Was it Jimmy Glass that scored the goal that kept them in the Football League? I mean, he was another shit goalkeeper, Jimmy Glass. I mean, he had all his knees were all strapped up. He ended up not celebrating that one. Yeah, it's not been the great. I was only 55 minutes gone, and we haven't actually I'd get Bishop off, get Waddingham on. Who else we got on the bench? Troy this day, whether that's Arvin Appiah. And yeah, just change it up a bit because this ain't working. You've got John Swift. I think Swifty's playing as an 8 actually.
Eased off it by Connor Taylor. Gathered by Connor Hunt.
Any more news on Bishop to Sheffield Wednesday? I don't mind driving them up there for the I think this is just a personal thing. I was going to do a video on this. I might record this tomorrow. I think the next 3 weeks will be interesting because obviously we've brought Milovanovic in. I don't think Colby Bishop's going to want to play second fiddle to anybody. Which then means, are we going to get another striker? Is that a loan striker? Obviously, we haven't got any loans in yet, and we know we like a loan, so they'll come at the end of the window generally. But I reckon it's 50-50 whether Bishop's here at the end of the transfer window. Because I just don't see him wanting to play second fiddle to another striker. Don't know what you guys think. Blair now hung up the tap dancing shoes in exchange for Nike bongos and started to break dance with some clunky windmills. He's just so frustrating, isn't he? He is frustrating. You think he does something really good, and then you think there is a player in there, and then he just fucks it all up.
In the way of that one, get the ball back for Portsmouth, and they have it. They need to build from the back with shots and things.
Funny how you move your head while you watch the game. So I've got a big telly here, big telly. I've got my laptop down here for the comments, and my phone as the camera. So I've got like eyes moving fucking everywhere, trying to catch everything. Let's not forget, John doesn't like to make substitutions and to do an 80. It is a frustrating. One of the biggest criticisms of John Mousinho for me is he never makes substitutions to change a game. He's very reactionary rather than reactive rather than proactive. And if he does make changes, it's generally within the same system. And that's one of my frustrations. I think he's a good manager. I really do think he's a good manager. I think it's interesting. Do I think he's under pressure? now. He's probably under the most pressure that he's been under at the club now. He had the safest job in football, and probably got a free kick about just outside the centre circle. He spent a lot of money this pre-season, so he's under pressure. Come Christmas time, if they're in the shit like they were last year and the year before, I don't think his job's as safe as it has been in the last couple of seasons. So he's under pressure now, and obviously, I'd like him to do something different tactically occasionally as well. Instead of rigidly 4-2-3-1, I personally want to play 4-4-2 at home and some 4-2-3-1 away. Be bold at home. Go after teams. I would have no problem playing Milovanovic and Bishop up front. With me and Matt, Joe Wiseman, had this chat last night that having Bishop run on the big target man and Bishop as well, I think that could work. I really do. The Pompey looks perfect to me, mate. Me and JB. So for people that don't know, JB, another great channel. Go and give Jonathan Brown, Northern Summer. Pompey got a free kick about 10 yards outside of the penalty area, out on the left-hand side, coming in left-footed from Segacic. It's crap. No one. Sort of an up and under one that it needs to come in with pace. Come in with pace, and it's not doing anything. It's swiftly on the ball, knocks the ball out into the middle, and probably have given away a foul in the area. Yeah, I'd play 4-4-2. Yeah, sorry, JB. Northern Southern Beer Reviews. Go and give Jonathan some love. Probably he's a Southampton fan. It's not his fault, and we could probably do a live watch along of the Southampton game in. I think it's in February 28th, something like that. It's on the Sunday, so look out for that when that rolls around. Did one last year. That seemed to go down quite well. Both kick-off goal, glitch goals. They're fucking shite. Oh, here we go. So we've got some changes now. Josh Knight's come on. Regan Paul's come on. Looks like Swanee's come on as well. So the defence has changed. It looks like they're giving, kind of shocked to see a full game by the looks of it. Who else has gone off? Anybody? So we've lost Dia, Devlin, and Jordan Williams have gone off. So yeah, so a few changes. David James is probably a difficult one for me. David James or Shaka Hislop as my favourite goalkeeper. I like Shaka Hislop, but David James, there's no doubt about David James' class. Obviously, he was England #1 as well. Fantastic goalkeeper. Newcombe Arms. Seeing these pre-season losses, I'm seriously worried about our lack of the defence has been appalling, mate, to be fair. Obviously, we've swapped the defence around. It's nice to see Conor Shaughnessy getting some time. They obviously need to get him a full pre-season, and hopefully we can keep him fit. But yeah, it's been awful. And obviously, you've got Regan Paul and Shaughnessy now, our best centre-back pairing, and you'd hope that's going to eradicate some of the nonsense that's gone on before it. Beer in the stadium is absolute shite. We can't have that here. The Estonian League's main sponsor is a brewery. They own the naming rights for the date. We got Pompey Lager, which is brewed by Green King and is fucking awful. We've got Madry, which is just depression in a glass, and you've got Levelhead by Green King, which is turgid, but it's probably the most drinkable thing there. Something to wash away the sorrows of someone battering at the Prince. I don't know how much the beers are either. About probably £6 a pint, isn't it? They've got a free kick. Wycombe right on the right hand side. Oh, he's going to swing it in, but he's knocked it short. In it comes. Away by Regan Paul. Again, Pompey done nothing in this game. Jimmy Glass was Carlisle, mate. Yeah, that's what I remember. I'm sure it's Carlisle. I remember that. Was it the last kick of the game, the corner, he scored a goal? Brilliant. But he had his knees all strapped up. He no confidence in the man at all. It looked like he would probably fit in now, to be fair.
Forward. Chest in.
I mean, Kenny's got it down. That's a terrible ball. It's only pre-season, Scott. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I personally think Bishop went downhill after his medical episode. So I've got a stepdaughter that's got a heart condition. I've got a video. I've recorded a video. Someone William Thompson. He has got me in most videos, and that's absolutely fine. I've got no problem with that. And he keeps on about a player that I vaguely remembered. I'm not going to give you his name because I have recorded a whole video on him because his story is really interesting. So I understand the heart condition thing, and maybe he has lost something after that heart condition. He had all of the fanfare when he came back the season before, helped to keep us in the league. And look, whether we like it, he scored a lot of goals over a few seasons for Pompey, so he'll always have a place in our hearts. But you cannot run a club and you don't win games on nostalgia. And
Bailey.
no, he didn't have all the service that he needed last year, but also a good striker creates their own chances as well, and he didn't do that last year for me. Pompey coming forward down the right hand side. Dwayne Kenny comes back. Nothing happening. We are looking at Pebbles from Plymouth. Yeah, is it Bim Pepple? I think if we get another striker in, I think that is a definite death knell for Bishop at the club, because there's no way he's gonna. And I quite like Waddingham as what I've seen of Tommy Waddingham. I think there's something. I like his attitude. Again, if we can keep him fit, I had no problem with Kirk going out on loan for a year, get him some game time, score some goals, and see where we go from there. And if he doesn't score any goals, then that's a decision for next season. Why have we got a trialist on the bench, or are we just seeing how good he is when he's injured? So they get trialists in. They're unnamed, okay, because they don't want other. A lot of them are free agents, just coming in, training with a club like Arvin Appiah did, looking for a move somewhere. You don't name the trialist because you don't want another club stealing them from under your nose. Probably come down the right hand side. Is he going to keep it in? He does. And it just goes out for a throw right down in the corner. But yeah, so that's my understanding of what they did the trialists. They don't want players being nicked from under them. They're out. They haven't got a club. They're training at the club. They're having a look at them while they train and give them a match and see if they're worth taking a punt on. 1 hour and not a shot, lazy shite. To be fair, the keeper hasn't had. I mean, we're 66 minutes in, and their keeper hasn't had a save to make. See, for me now, I'd have Waddingham on. Get Bishop off. We know what Bishop can do. Unless I know that's ball in from Josh Knight, but I know there was rumours of Tommy Waddingham carrying an injury. So that'll be about bloody right. But yeah, they've created apps. There's been no spark or real creation in this group of players at all for me.
By being offside.
Sorry, Scott, I don't see Blair as a Pompey player. Nope. Injury prone, weak, does not produce anything. We've got a drinks break, just about hydration break. I don't disagree. He's what he has done. He looks like he's bulked up a little bit, but still too easily moved off the ball. And someone called him frustrating, and I think I agree with that. Very frustrating player that he's got something in him, but it's not consistent enough. It's really not. I'm tempted to go to that German friendly next week. Spend the weekend drinking decent beer. The missus was whinging and whining about it though. Don't know why, because I wasn't invited. Oh, Well, I was going to go to the Woking game. I was going to go to the Woking game, but then my car had its MOT and it failed miserably, and it cost me 800 quid. And it wasn't out in time, so I couldn't go to the Woking game. Obviously, the Aldershot game was on the same night as the England farce against Argentina. I could have gone to this today, but obviously it was my birthday yesterday. I would have probably been over the limit this morning, or this afternoon still. So the German game does it. I don't know if that's on the Pompey Plus, but I'd like to take Wanda to a game, but she got no interest in football. She came to the England match at Fratton Park, so that was nice. Quite enjoyed. Oh, excuse me, quite enjoyed that. Can't wait to see Morisi. So I'm assuming he's going to be. I'm assuming he's going to play next week. You'd think. Obviously, they're still waiting for full clearance on Milovanovic, as it was said in the articles. They're still waiting on FIFA and the FA and all that. So they're waiting on full registration and everything. So they can announce him, but that's probably why he's not playing today. Because he's probably not actually cleared fully yet. But I'm interested to see him now. There's been a lot spoken about Morisi over the last month or so, and apparently it's 2 months that when they've sorry, that's not true. I was listening to an interview with Daniel Bielcha, the new goalkeeper, and the fact that Pompey first made contact with him 2 months ago, apparently. So this deal's been in the offing for quite some time for this goalkeeper. So and obviously it only broke about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Probably go forward, Adrian Sigurcic, nice ball into John Slow, and he was too slow to get the ball. You've been robbed, Scott. £5 to watch this. Should we be paying you? It hasn't been great. It's interesting that Josh Knight is playing as a right back. And I know he played right back last week as well. So, because he was fucking terrible at centre back. So, I mean, it's interesting that we're having to use a centre back as a right back. Can't be any worse than he was at bloody centre back, can we? I think we need to bring Abu Kamara. I think that's going to be the Milovanovic deal went on a bit. I think the Abu Kamara. I mean, I'm sure I did a video before even this came out. When as soon as the season had finished, I was saying get him back, and I think that's going to rumble. I think it's going to rumble probably all the way to the end of the window. I know someone was in the comments earlier saying that he's playing today in a pre-season friendly for Hull. So, and apparently there's rumours that Norwich are looking to take him back. I can't see that. I can't see Norwich taking him back. I'd be very surprised at that one. Yeah, the defence in the first half was appalling, Dave. The lack of creativity all across the pitch today. We're 72 minutes in, and we haven't created a single goal-bound opportunity. Is a massive worry. £6 a pint. Most places now, isn't it? I think £5 a pint. I don't drink at the ground because I refuse to pay for shit. But the price of alcohol in this country is appalling anyway. How can I get live Pompey matches like you? It's on Pompey Plus. Pompey Plus, you can get passes. Someone was saying you can get a whole year's deal for 220 quid. That works out about £5 a game. You're going to need a VPN, obviously, to watch games that are outside or will fall within the 3 o'clock blackout. But yeah, that's the official way of doing it. I'm sure there are some 100% officially unofficial ways of watching games as well, but I cannot, for obvious reasons, promote that. Wycombe are coming forward. They're in the area, and it should be, and it is 3-0. And again, just walked through the defence. Absolute shambles. Wycombe Wanderers 3, Portsmouth 0. Comments. How many comments on? We need to play better. Yeah. The try list is me off to play for Havant and Waterlooville. Hello, Stephen. How are you? I know this is only pre-season, Scott, as they say, but we can still can't be losing to lower. Not like look, I don't mind losing, and I don't mind losing a pre-season game. I know it's about minutes. It's about fitness. This is unacceptable on every level. The defence, and that's our best centre back pairing, and it's been appalling. Yeah, it's been terrible. No more foreign signings now, please. You can't say championship experience because people get upset. Mainly our sporting director, Rich Hughes, who I think is going to have to prove himself now. They haven't created anything. Not a bloody thing. I agree, Stephen. And this again, as I just said, I don't mind losing. It's a pre-season friendly, but everything about this is unacceptable. Diarra Mendes, Prozzi, Merce were the best in them. I mean, just brilliant. I don't get why they get him to take him. I don't think he's ever taken a decent. Again, he hasn't done anything in this game, Adrian Segacic. Probably knocking it around in her own half. About a quarter of an hour ago, it's been crap. It has been absolute crap. Matt Macy in goal for Wycombe. Yeah, ex-Pompey player. Yeah, to be fair, he might as well have a chair. He might as well have a chair and sat in the goal because they troubled him. Yeah, I might do a Watchalong. Hello, William, mate. How you doing? 3-0 now. Are you watching? Are you watching, mate? Honestly. It's. I know we shouldn't get too het up about a pre-season friendly, but it's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Haven't created a single chance. Keeper, I mean, he might as well go home, the goalkeeper. You can see Macy goals on YouTube. I've seen some of the stuff. Oh, we're in the area. Segacic had a chance. We've had a shot. It was crap. Couldn't really get his shot away, and then they snuffed him out. Connor Shockley, he's run about 30 yards. I can hear his hamstrings popping from here. Brought it out nicely.
Segacic worked on his left foot. He might have been better hitting it early on his right. Crossfield ball looking for Kenny. Chance for Kenny.
Pompey coming down the right hand side. Got Kenny in the box. I think the try is. I think that's the Appiah. I think he's out on the left hand side. He's on again now. I think that's Arvin Appiah, same guy that was on last week. Pompey got a corner. This side, they've rolled it short. Gives it to Segacic. That's a nice little ball inside to Owen Kenny. That was a nice move. Offside. Yeah, I've seen the goals from Race. He looks decent enough. Well, he scored 13 goals for £5 million, but hopefully we will. I'm excited about that, but you get no service from that lot. Bogey side, no forward drive, no threat, no defence, no keeper. Apart from that, we've done all right. William, mate, it's been awful. It has. I don't know if you've watched it, but it has been bloody awful. We're swapping some more players around. I don't know who's come on. Looks like Tommy Waddingham. Is that Tommy Waddingham's come on? Luke LaRue's come on. It looks like Ebo Adams has come on as well, I think. So we're going to get about 13, 14 minutes. It's hard to see because it's quite blurry. So I can't actually see. It looks like Adams has come on. Nice to see Ebo Adams back. Yeah, it's been dreadful. Absolutely bloody dreadful. Well, we left to have 4 shots for a start. I think we had one a minute ago, but even that, the keeper didn't save that. It hit the defender. So it's been awful. Showing. Should never have given Towley. He signed a new contract as well. Ryan, go on. Ebo Adams has a shot. It's well, I'll say a shot. It's Happy has got it down on the goes down like he's been shot. Ebo Adams as well. I mean, Ebo Adams again. Just what a difference a man makes. The general. Instantly difference in the midfield where you've got Adams wanting to win the ball.
I found this on the web.
Fuck you, shut up. So Pompey have actually finally woken up and have a little bit of possession. Swanson's got it out on the left hand side. Nice to see Swanee back as well. This has been fucking pay. It ain't been that good, mate, is it? That's been that good. Go on. Appier's out on the right. In you come. Go on, boy. Trying to be too critical. We're trying to be too intrinsic. Josh Knight's got it. A bit of attacking now from Pompey. Luke LaRue. Yeah, a bit better now. Still haven't created anything. Pompey have got a free kick just outside the penalty area on the left-hand side. That's dangerous. More of the same, isn't it? Things can only get better. Okay, fucking worse, isn't it? Alan Bull, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to meet Alan at the Pompey, at the England game the other night. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Get all of the crap defensive efforts out of the way in pre-season. It's like the warm-up. Get all you scuff shots out of the... Mate, it's been dreadful. Isn't it? It's been dreadful. Who's taking this? John Swift? The Pompey got a free kick. 80 minutes gone. Looks like Swifty's going to take it, I think.
Can he get it right? Can he execute on this occasion? Swift.
There it comes. We've had a shot. Matt Macy's had to make a save. It's only taken 81 minutes. They reckon he's going to be fit for the... Ebo Adams has made a mistake and then instantly gets back and rectifies his mistake because that's what the general does. Lovely to see. Any time you see Ebo Adams come on the pitch, it just makes a difference to that midfield. They're a completely different team with him. And he doesn't look like he's suffering with his knee. He'll wait till 4 games in before that goes. It's dreadful, mate. Honestly, it's been absolutely dire. Rocco Shane played the first half. I was very impressed with what I saw about Rocco Shane. It's hard to judge in a pre-season friendly, mate, but comfortable on the ball, assured on the ball, didn't look rushed, had a nice pass on him, and I thought, and some decent movement. You got Appiah coming down the right. Is he gonna swing it in? No, he cuts back, lifts it in. What the fuck was that? John Swift doing what John Swift does. There he comes. Pompey knocking on the door a little bit more now, but again, they're not really creating anything of any meaning. This young, oh, to say young lad, he's 25. Appiah down. I'm sure that's that Arvin Appiah. He looks good. He did, and for a low risk, he's got it again now. Or a pie, or whatever his name is. Josh Knight in the box. Ball's lost. Ebo Adams. What a tackle that is. Yeah, but yeah, I like the look of this Arvin Appiah, whatever his name is. So that's a hospital ball. I like him. I'd be looking to do a deal with him. I think it's a low risk, high reward one. I do love supply pre-season panic. Remember the Pompey panic button. Are both the new players playing, and what they're like? So Milovanovic hasn't played. I'm assuming because if you look at the articles that have been released, he's still waiting for full clearance to play. So I didn't expect him to play today. Rocco Shane played 45 minutes first half, and I thought he looked really decent.
We're buying down this left-hand side.
We could do with watch-alongs in the USA like 4-0 used to do. Did Tom used to do live watch-alongs? I don't know. I like Tom. He seems like a nice lad, to be fair. And the whole point of this, I didn't want to step on there, so I'm not doing the match day vlogs. I'm going to leave that to 4-0 and Pompey and Itmush. I wanted to do something different, so the daily news stuff, the watch-alongs of the games that I can't get to if I'm free. I don't think I can do the Lincoln game because me and Wanderer are out that day. But just do something slightly different. I'm still looking at putting together. They've got a corner, Wycombe coming in. I'm still looking to put together a fantasy football league. So look for that. I'll do player ratings after the games this season. Some ideas to keep things moving through the season. I just do something different to them because they've built their channels. I don't want to step on. That's not what I do. So the match day vlog stuff I'll leave to those people, and we'll do something slightly different. Sorry, ironically, Pompey are playing now. The players, yeah. Adams as a ball winner, Swift with a sparkle. I don't like. There's some. John Swift just rubs me the wrong way. I think he just looks. He looks, and I know he isn't. He looks lazy. And 5 minutes to go. It has been great. He just makes such a difference to this team. Apaya's coming down the right again. Lovely little ball. Go on. Waddingham's had a shot. There's two. We've had 2 shots. I like that Apaya, whatever his name is. Really good. Let me comments go on.
Stop the ball with his studs. Still 3-0.
We had a shot. We've had 2 now. He's had to make 2 saves. Love to see Adams as captain. He's already said he's not. There's some really good interviews. If you don't follow him, Andy Moon on Pompey Sounds on BBC, whatever, iPlayer thing or whatever it's called, BBC Sounds. Really good interviews on there. And he did one with Ebru Adams about the captain, and he said that there's people in front of him. Obviously, Marlon Pack is not going to play as much this year. I'd give it a Regan Paul, but I love Ebru Adams. He's probably the best signing that we've made for a little while. Happy is coming down the right again. Beats his man. Cuts inside. And it's tackled. He's direct. I like that. To be fair, it's pre-season. This is fucking dire. It's not that good, is it? Anyone see Doz's debut? I'm gutted Doz went, mate. I am. So many people didn't appreciate Andre Dozell and what he did because he played such a simple game. Andre Dozell. He would show for the ball. He'd come and get the ball. He'd protect the back four. He was prone to the odd mistake, but he did the simple things that went unnoticed. And when he went, people saying, "Oh, he's easily replaced." I don't agree. I think he was, and he was pivotal when he came back from injury. Was against Norwich. He was absolutely pivotal when I was staying up last year, and I think it's. I can't believe the club let him go, let his contract run down, so he went. I think he's a huge miss to this club. I really do. We don't matter we lose. We can keep our 100% record if it's shite, isn't it? Honor. We should sell Bishop. It'd be interesting if he's here at the end of the window. I like the watch-alongs. It's and the away game. I don't go away. I've done all that in the past, but the away games that I'm here for at home for, we will do watch-alongs for them. I liked them last year, so yeah, we'll keep going. And you guys seem to like them as well. So, sorry, come on, mate. Sean, your stuff is really cool. Thank you very much, mate. I've really enjoyed the Pompey content, and I enjoyed I like the banter, and I like the people that disagree with me as well. Me and William, we have a difference of opinion on stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. Football is all about opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Rutherford, don't worry, he's coming. I've done a whole video on him for you. Be out next week. Don't panic. In Formula One, they call it sandbagging. Next week, mate, just for you. Video's done. Just got to edit it. We had 2 shots. We had 2. Yeah, they weren't great shots. Let's not get too excited by it. But they were shots. They all count. Never seen team waste as much time as Wycombe in a frit. To be fair, we're in the last minute. As much as they deserve to win, they've been a better team. We're coming down the right hand side. John Swift swings the ball in. That's a lovely goal.
And Portsmouth get their goal back.
Tommy Waddingham, lovely ball in from John Swift. Tommy Waddingham gets up, sticks it in with his head, bottom right hand corner. That's a good goal. It doesn't mean fuck all, but it was a good goal. There's a great cross from Swifty and a really nicely taken header.
Challenge for him this season. Can he stay fit? Feel if he can. There's a chance he might be able to prove himself this season.
Wycombe 3, Pompey 1. Hello, David. How are you, buddy? Hope you're keeping well.
Blow the whistle.
Appiah played last week when they pushed him further forward. Well, from what I've seen, Dave, and again, I think I said in the video the other day,
He's done.
at the end of the match, so full time, 3-1. Nothing. It's a nothing game. And the defence is a worry. The midfield protection was a worry. There was no real creativity in the game, no real attacking threat. But a nicely taken goal at the end from Tommy Waddingham. Nice ball in from Swifty with a nice glancing header from Tommy Waddingham. But that wasn't good enough. I know it's about minutes and time on the pitch, but that's not good enough.
We'll wait to see when.
But I like Appiah. I think he looks okay. From what you've been saying, there doesn't seem any real commitment. They obviously don't want to get in, and you know what? That's an absolutely fair. It's a fair point, but you would expect a greater level of quality. You'd expect a greater level of quality than there's been evident on that showing. I'm all for let's get minutes in them, and we don't want to get injuries, etc. But that's not acceptable. That's as a thing, it's not acceptable. Be interested to see what these sort of guys got to say. You got Paul Hardyman.
Thanks for coming to me first. Yeah, look, look, we can't gloss over it, can we? Let's be honest. All 3 goals were down to us. I've got to say, we can do certainly better, and perhaps this is maybe what the squad needs. A little bit of a,
Pick up the
come
arse.
on, lads, you're playing against a League One team here. We've got West Ham in a couple of weeks, and they've just come down from the Premier League, so you're going to have to be really raising your game. Look, standards weren't good enough for one reason or another. We don't know what's going on in training. They might have had a really heavy week, overloaded them, and they're going into this game heavy legs, so you don't know if that's happened.
Why are you overloading them?
I've got to say, Wycombe looked the sharper of the 2
Yep.
teams.
Completely agree.
Especially on the closing down parts of the game, the defensive side of the game. I thought.
It's frozen. I agree with everything that Paul Hardyman said. There was no creativity. There was a real lack. The defence was a real worry in that. And as he said, if you cannot keep Wycombe out and you got West Ham in the cup in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks time, whatever it is, they're going to get steamrolled. That defence is a real worry. Next season, this will be a Division 1 fixture. Decent. I thought the finish was really good, Paul. I've enjoyed having a Pompey creator to watch. Pompey playing a player from Shane. I liked what I saw of Rocco Shane. To be fair, I think he looked really good. Appreciate you stopping by as well, mate. Thank you very much. Where did you get the Play Up Pompey rosette? Well, this one. I'm sorry. Let me just take it off here. So my wife got me that for my birthday yesterday. I think it's Wanda. It's the you know the flag thing. Was that from the Pompey shop? From the Pompey shop. But I like it. That's what I like it. Look, I'm getting there. I'm getting there with the bits and pieces around it, trying to make it look a bit Pompey as well. So you've got the little blue lights that give you the blue glow as well. There's 6 of them that are dotted around just to give it a more Pompey feel as well. Hallelujah! It's a miracle. That's a good finish. Waddingham has been lethal last 2 pre-seasons. Do you know what I've seen? Obviously, we haven't seen a great deal of Tommy Waddingham, but what I have seen, I think he's got something. Obviously, John Mousinho has preferred him over Kirk, so yeah, he's got something about, and I like his attitude. I think that's one of the things I really do like. 3-5, not quite. Bizarrely, I hate watching us on TV. At home, it feels like I make a difference, but I'm so stressed watching games on Sky. I usually have. Do you know what? So one of the reasons, turn it off now because it's one of the reasons I started doing the live watch-alongs is I watch a game on telly. And I'll drift off. I'll look on my phone, or my concentration level on a football match is fucking 0. So by doing these, I have to concentrate on the game. Obviously, I talk to you guys as well, so it gives me the opportunity to stay focused on the game, because otherwise I just lose interest, and after the game I don't watch. So it's my way of staying in tune with the games, if I'm completely honest. We got a goal, William, and it was a good goal. Let's face it, he's fielded Pompey reject. It does make you wonder if he's given people time to try and sell them. Because we've got to move people out. We need them caused by water in the pitch. Copy and paste this, run down, and expect to hear it each week. Sadly, unless I don't disagree. I mean, I agreed with everything Paul Hardyman said there. It was unacceptable, and you can't gloss over it. I know it's a pre-season friendly. I know that we don't want to get injuries. I know all that, but there was nothing in that performance that gives you any hope that this squad is anywhere good enough to do anything at the moment. West Ham in 2 weeks. Lots of work needed. The blue glow. Look, turn them off. So instantly, I just think it makes it look better. I don't know if you agree. Apart from these things, because these things blind me, because they're constantly under my eyes. And they've got one that lights the microphone up that's sat here. There's one up on the wall here. There's one behind the books, and there's obviously you can see that one over there. But yeah, I thought it made it just look nice. Cheers, Scott. It looks nice. I thought I'd never seen it before on your set. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I like that. She got me that. She got me obviously my new Pompey top. She got me a new scarf as well. She got me a new scarf. She's got me a load of stuff for my birthday. Key ring, other bits and pieces. Got all my other old Pompey tops are over here. She calls them t-shirts, drives me bloody mad. Great video, it's got most of it reflected on your straight out. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll probably get me demonetised or sort of struck. Don't care. That's all you can see. It's all that, isn't it? To be fair, you have to zoom right the way in. To be fair, people a chance to show themselves in the shop, and I think it's probably true. Brilliant performance, cheers, JB. The blue glow is awesome. I like the blue. What I was going to do, I was trying to look like one of the real professional channels, and I was going to get like a LED strip all the way around. I can't remember where I bought these little lights. I think it was in Home Bargains or something. I think they were 20 quid, and I thought I could position where I want them. And I've got the on-air sign, obviously that, and I think that I like that. I've always liked that, and obviously got these panels all the way around. If you saw the rest of the room, it's an absolute shithole. But obviously it's just my spare bedroom. But I've got the big TV here. Yeah, and the blue lights I think have given the videos a bit of personality, which I don't have. So, any idea when the next watch along will be? We'll definitely be showing up. So. I know. I think we're in Germany next week, aren't we? Let me just have a look. Is there one for if there's one for the Germany game, then yes. So I think that's next week. Why is this bloody website not working? Live stream. Pardon me. Someone's going to let me know. Whatever it is, I'll put it on the community tab anyway. But there will be a live watch along of the West Ham game. Obviously, then the season starts properly. I don't think I can do the Lincoln one because I think I know me and Wanda are out in the evening, and I don't think she's going to tolerate me doing a live stream before we go. So I know it's at 12:30. I might get away with that. We'll have to speak nicely. But yeah, if there's any more lives of the pre-seasons that are on Pompey Plus, then we'll have a look at them because I enjoyed today and my hangover seems to have abated a little bit, so that's a good thing. So I think we're going to call it a day. We're off to a party, but I am drinking water. Cheers, mate. First watch along here, and thank you for stopping by. Given the information about Rocco Shane, it's been really interesting to see the people that have actually know. And I was, as I said earlier, he was one of the shining stars of today's performance because there weren't a great deal. So yeah, right, that's me done. Thank you ever so much for everybody that's watched along. Thank you to people that commented. Thank you to everybody that's been watching the videos lately. They're done really, really well, and it's actually surprised me. That I found the content to bring to you and we can have a discussion about it. So thank you ever so much for watching. Take it easy, have a great evening. I don't know what video I'll be out tomorrow. I'll have a look and see what we can find and we can have a look at it. So have a great evening and have a great rest of the weekend.